Now you're doing...
Major gate bridge duty.
Yeah, you're doing somebody else's gate bridge stuff.
Did you see my long pole?
I saw your badass pole. Pila April. Yeah, Khaudum National Park. Is it still filming? Yeah, there he is. Turn the engine off. Okay, so we're in the Khaudum National Park. Entered into the northern entrance. Massive reception area, very impressive. And yeah, signed in. All very easy going. And apparently the road should be a little bit better from now on. Let's hope so. So it's about another 12 kilometers to camp, and we're going to stop and have a nice lunch. And hopefully we see some wild dogs and elephant and lions and spotted hyena. These are all the top sightings in the Khaudum. Last time somebody entered the north gate was 6 days ago. So yeah, it's a very isolated place. Hello and welcome back. In this episode we explore the vast Khaudum National Park. Finding animals is going to be difficult, but we have 3 days to explore. We had some challenging moments along the way, but more about that later. In the meantime, we have to get to our camp and set up for the night. Looks nice.
Oh, they were expecting us. I'd say we have a view.
I'd say we have a view. Okay, nice. Oh, the Ellies.
Oh.
Yes. Hey Cherry, is it level with the gravel?
Oh, honey, I think it's much better now.
It's hard to put into words why overlanding is so addictive. Maybe it's the simple joy of sitting around a fire under a sky bursting with stars, or the thrill of pushing yourself to thrive in wild places, rewarding every challenge with an ice-cold drink at the end of the day. For us, it's been nothing short of life-changing. Each day is unpredictable, and that's part of the magic. We trade a few comforts for the adventure of the unknown, and honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. If you're enjoying these episodes, why not give that like button a little tap? Share with your friends and hit subscribe. It's free and it keeps the YouTube algorithm happy, and us too. Show us some love by leaving a comment It's the fuel that keeps us going to bring you more adventures. Thanks for tagging along on the journey. The Khaudum is a mix of driving along the open Khaudum river banks and thick sandy tracks in the forested woodlands. We found that animals congregate in the open riverbeds and the waterholes. This is the elephant. Good morning from Khaudum camp. I have to say, this is one of the best campsites. It's got a donkey shower that works. We had our best showers on this trip in this campsite. The campsites are big, and the location. So there are very few campsites that I've ever been to. I can't think of one except this one. Incredible. You look over this vast dry river plain, and in the distance you see a waterhole, and frequented by the local elephant. This morning the queen of the delta is making coffee. And yeah, it's quite chilly this morning. It's now close to end of May, so yeah, it's a little bit chilly in the morning. The days are nice. It's about between 28 and 30 degrees. Dry, super dry. We went visiting some of the water holes. The loops are big loops, so you need to, depending on which way you're going, the water holes are close, so there's some close ones, there's some further away, but the driving is tough, so you need to plan in a lot of time. The sun has just come up and it's just beautiful here. Coffee's almost ready. Diane is stoking another fire for the donkey, so we'll have a shower before we leave. And yeah, it was just nice. Last night we heard the lion roar continuously through the night. Every hour or so I woke up. And yeah, so we're packing up today and heading south to Sikereti, which is in the southern part of the park. So we're incorporating a long game drive. I think it's about 100 kilometers to Sikereti. So it's going to take us a while. The roads are tough. And yeah, so see you on the road. I'm going to have coffee now. Cheers.
This is what happens when you forget the keys in the tent and you've packed up and all ready to go and discover you can't start the car without a key.
Very camp response. Eh?
He is the camp manager.
What is he?
He's
The camp manager.
Right. Now you laugh at your own joke.
Ja, lekker joke, man. So we stopped at what?
A watering hole.
Yeah, but what's special to get out of your car?
There's a structure here that you can actually, it's a viewing deck.
A viewing deck.
Yeah, so you can see the watering hole and all the animals coming here without fear of being eaten quite so easily.
It's also a good coffee stop, eh?
It is a very good coffee stop.
Good. Where are you now?
I think this is called Doringstraat watering hole.
Yeah.
It's in the Khaudum National Park and it's magnificent here. Very few people, bigger herds of animals. Campsites are beautiful, expensive, very expensive, but very beautiful. Locations are amazing. You set up on a bank overlooking down to the watering hole, and also the vegetation's very different here. We're in a big open plain now, but usually it's quite heavily wooded, and you see roan antelope, and not just one or two, we're talking 80, 100. So well worth a visit.
What do you say, Diane?
Give me horns.
Give me your horns, baby. There's a whole lot. I think we're in for a treat here.
Good.
Oh, I like that.
It's like super polite society. Every now and then tempers get frayed.
Well, they send out their leader. He's got to go negotiate.
Peace envoy.
Yeah. He's got to be diplomatic.
So I filmed this peace envoy now from where he was with his group.
Yeah.
And he's right close to the main dam. But now that
Where are we?
game extravaganza.
We
So
arrived.
my eyes are all over the place.
We arrived just at the right time.
We arrived here. I'm trying to remember where we are now. Liupan.
Leopan.
And we saw like maybe 3 or 4 elephant on their way here, and we got quite excited. And since we've been here, there have about been 5 herds that have gone through here.
All for a sippy sip.
And it's interesting because there's this big dam full of water, and then there's 2 concrete dams, and it's just water. But the politics between the two, and when a new herd comes in, the herd that's at the watering hole has to almost give the go-ahead that you can join us. So there's all this jostling and going on, and
Diplomacy.
and they send out a peace envoy.
Yeah, protest.
And then if you look behind you on the side of the dam, there's this big dry tree, and it's full of vultures. So
Yeah.
maybe they know something we don't know.
They're taking a rest. figured out the perfect gearing for these thick sandy roads in Khaudum. So I'm in low range, 5th gear, and your rev range is between 800 to 2000, and your speeds range from 15 to about 35 kilometers an hour. The nice thing about the setup is there's not a lot of gear changing involved. And also I think there's less strain on the engine because of the gearing ratios. So yeah, so that's about the best setup I think for these thick sandy roads in the Khaudum, and that is for the 6-cylinder 1HZ engine. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, and if it really gets thick, you get down to 4th or 3rd gear, and that should get you out of most problems. We do have our tires deflated. I think 1.5 in the front and 1.8 in the rear because we're quite heavily loaded. So we're carrying a lot of diesel and lots of water and lots of provisions and all our stuff and tents and paraphernalia. So
So this is our track, but the Ellies have been through here, and just walk through here. Hope there's no more lions. Christoph's holding up this tree for the now, and there we are, hidden right behind all of this, and we go help.
there's a big thorn bush. Yeah, that should do that side.
Enough space, yeah?
Shall we go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
And?
Yeah. We cleared the path.
Ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, are you ready?
I'm going to get in and we can go.
Yeah, let's go.
That's it. Out of the mess. For now. Total.
So we are at Tsau. What's happening at Tsau?
So Tsau is another big watering hole. I've decided that Khaudum needs to be renamed
The elephant?
the Elephant and Roan National Park.
Okay.
Here they are drinking.
Yeah, it's really... So
But-
why the viewing platforms are awesome?
Well, your elevation is amazing. You have a beautiful overall view of the whole site, and you've got shade, and above you usually the solar panels are situated that then create pumping water for the dams, and it's safe. You can actually photograph and film,
Have a picnic.
have a picnic if
Stretch
you
your
want.
legs.
It's really a nice touch.
Pee over the edge. Did I say that?
Some of us can pee over the edge, others can't. Out of here, we still got a good 2-hour drive, so we need to make a dust.
Lang grassies.
Biggest stickers is coming. Not wobbit.
They're all gathering there, waiting. And then they're waiting for those purples over there to finish.
The hoggers.
Oh, it's a Land Cruiser. He thought I was an elephant.
What do you think?
Yeah. Okay, good morning from Khaudum, Sikereti camp in the Khaudum National Park in Namibia. We've just had an incredible 3 days hard driving through Khaudum. It's not easy. Your car will get scratched. The roads are thick and sandy. All the stories you hear are true. We've had elephants break down trees, stopping you in your tracks. It's a proper adventure out here for sure, but not undoable. Perhaps in the rainy season you can't do it. You'll get stuck probably in some of these trails. So the staff, actually, we spoke to them, they recommend sort of March, April to September is a good time to come and visit the park. So yeah, it's a wild and wonderful place. We're very sad, we're very impressed, sad to leave, but very impressed with this park. We'll definitely be back here for another adventure to see the game. So that's one of the things coming in the dry season. They all converge to the waterholes. They're artificial waterholes. They got solar powered boreholes, and it attracts an immense amount of elephants, roan. If you want to get your roan fix, you come to the Khaudum. Khaudum has all the roan in the world. I've never seen herds so big, but yeah, there's giraffe. We heard cats, but the park is so big, the bush is so dense, the chances of seeing them is just luck, I think. And yeah, birding. I think Leopan was just incredible for birding, and in one sitting, we were sitting there, we saw lappet-faced vultures, we saw brown snake eagle come down to drink, and he got the company of a batelier. We saw monkeys, vervet monkeys, come down to drink. 10 elephants came. It was just roan in the background, oryx in the background. Yeah, just layers of amazing wildlife. So come and visit the Khaudum. Sikereti, they've got tented camps, and they've got campsites, and they've got an amazing reception area. There's a restaurant there, there's a swimming pool. You can make use of those facilities. We had breakfast there this morning, and it was delicious. So yeah, come to the Khaudum. It's a really, really nice national park. It's a gem. Out of the way, but worth it. See you on the road. An airstrip right here. Woo! Big one. Hey. Jesus. So we're here at the Grootboom. It's big. You can see the scale car and this big Baobab that has fallen. The fallen Baobab. But it continues to thrive and grow. It's significant in that this was a big landmark in the days of the Doorsland trekkers who came on an expedition out here into the northeastern parts of Namibia. And yeah, so this tree was a meeting place. It was, I think, their post box. But yeah, very impressive. A lot of people come here and spend a night. We stopped here for to do a nice portrait. And now we head for Tsumkwe. Hey,
What do I say?
what do you say, lady?
I say
It's a moersuboom.
it's a hell of a big tree, and it's quite interesting because it seems to have fallen over in 3 parts, and the little lateral branches have taken over as the main stem. But what is also interesting is where the leaves are. There's only in 3 points. On the point,
Oh, there's
the
some new
middle,
leaves
and
there,
up
huh?
at the top there.
Yeah.
But definitely a little capsule, time capsule.
Yeah.
Except for the idiots that have to write their names on the trees.
Yeah.
I suppose you forget your name. You can always come back to the tree. But amazing. Just in the middle of the veld, middle of nowhere. Historically, this must have been a hugely important place.
There's no other baobabs here
No,
in the immediate
nothing.
surroundings. There's a lonesome guy. Nice. Big. Khaudum National Park. One of those places that's always felt just out of reach. A lifelong quest to get here, and now that we have, we can finally see what this wild, untamed place is all about. It's tough and remote, but that's exactly why wildlife thrives here. This is true wilderness, wild and wonderful. As our lap around Botswana comes to an end, Khaudum has been the cherry on top. We say goodbye to the bush and point our wheels south towards civilization. The next stop, Tsumkwe. If Namibia is calling your name, make sure Khaudum is on your list. You won't regret it. And remember, if you like this channel, what do you have to do?
You have to like and
Subscribe.
please.
Please.
We value your
Support.
subscriptions. And
We feel the
support.
love. And it's a free way to support us.